Welcome back to Apollo Justice. Let's continue. I knew you didn't have what it took. You jerk! What was I in here for? Comic relief? Yeah, apologize. Oh, sorry. Sorry to apologize. He's angered the juicy now. Look out. Can please end the back hearing. Now. Whatever, I'm not leaving. I can't leave like this. I'll come up with some clue to solving the case if it kills me. Your testimony has already given us enough to convict the defendant. Don't say that. What? This blood stain. The criminal tried to wipe it off, right? That seems to be what happened, yes. Did anybody be able to find out what was really written there? Really? You can do that. That's right, with this. It's called luminol. Maybe you know of it? The criminal that reacts to blood. Ah yes, we've done those tests yet. We're going to tell you. Blood stains covered a section of the carpet. In order to perform the blood test, that section was moved and submitted. Perhaps you should request it here in court now. Right, go for it, Apollo. I have to do the test. You just have to spray the luminol on it. Simple. Simple to mix the blood. I've heard of this somewhere. Okay. Yes, whatever analysis is called for. Have at it. Why do I have to do it, though? Right, ready? It's easy as pie. Let's touch the screen to spray an area. Here, give it a try. Eyes the entire court are focused on me. Apollo, your hand is shaking. Let's do this. Oh. What does that say? I don't know. Wow, it really works. This must be the power of science. It says IPXX 314206. Is that the killer's name? Maybe it is, if the killer was a robot. Aha, I have it. So what is it? I thought those letters PIXX looked familiar. This is an Interpol ID number. Interpol, you mean International Police Agency? Yes, most undercover agents are working to solve international crimes. But why would he write that number? Why would us even know a number like that? Good show, Frontline Detective. Rock on. Your Honor, we can verify this number immediately. Darian, are you there? Come out to the witness stand. Darian, you heard what we need. Go check into this Interpol ID number. Sure thing. Give me 20 minutes. No, give me 27. I'm not sure what to think about this. Prosecution's case is airtight, or so it seems. If this number is really that of an Interpol agent... Oh, wait, I know. What if Machi Tobai is really an undercover Interpol agent? That'd be a possibility. Possibility, yes. I'm one that would mark him as the killer for certain. But for tell no Interpol ID number. That's what I want to know. Well, we have some time while we wait Darian's report. Let's work on unraveling into the mystery, shall we? A curious mystery concerning Machi Tobai. What are you talking about? Frontline Detective, please accept my apologies. I received word the defendant could, in fact, see just before the trial began. Seems too much of a bother to tell you. You had me until that last bit. Does not raise a rather straightforward question. Well, sure. Why did she pretend he couldn't see? Exactly, it makes little sense. What do you think, Forehead? Me? Machi Tobai pretended he was blind. Do you know why? How could he know? Wait, Prosecutor even knows why, doesn't he? He's known from the start of the trial. He's been leading us on the whole time. Something wrong? Do you think perhaps this is all some kind of game? Not at the moment I heard the report. I knew why. I suppose people who have sold their million records really are something else. What does that have to do with anything? There's a reason why Machi pretended to be blind. But it wasn't for his own sake. Getting the picture now. It wasn't for himself. Well, Mr. Justice, can you present evidence that showed us why the defendant had to feign blindness? Because it was part of Lamiroir's act? Sure. Machi had no reason to pretend he couldn't see. Which means... No, it couldn't be. Could show, Forehead. Seems you've thought of something. Why can't I figure out these things out on my own? I hate having to take my cues from this guy. Very well. Look at this. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see. Because publicity. That is, the more. The born to Machi Tobai. Call the relationship. In particular, their unique arrangement over the years before visiting the country. Lamore and her pianist, they'd always walk together, she leading him by hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. She would walk all the way over there with him. That's right, because he was blind. She led him at all times, not ever letting him go. At all times, And we have just learned something that makes their arrangement peculiar indeed. Much he could see. Why did they have to keep up this act the whole time? It wasn't part of their performance. I think there's another explanation. Machi did not need to be led by the hand at all. That can only mean one thing. Really? Really, it was all the other way around. The one who needed to be led by the hand was Lamore. What's this? So you mean to say that Lamore is... she's... Yes, Your Honor. Lamore is blind. What? Order. This is crazy, Prosecutor Gavin. Is it now? Please shed some sanity on this madness. The defense has made an outrageous claim. The only thing outrageous I see about the defense is this vast forehead. Yet I see it is not vast in vain. This time. He's quite correct. But that makes no sense. Yeah, wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter and sound or something? Well, since we have her here, why not ask Lamore herself? I believe she is still in the witness waiting room. Apollo, what does this mean for our case? Don't ask me, I had no idea she couldn't see. I even imagined it till now. Bailiff, bring in Lamore. Lamore, it pains me deeply to call you before us again this way. Yet I must. Please, do not be concerned on my behalf. Those eyes, you really can't see, really. It is true. How funny is it a tiny lie-born in the Virginian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world. So you are... Yes, as I mentioned before, I have no memory of the time before I came to the morn. No to that memory to begin in darkness. The word light has no meaning for the more. I see. You recall me saying something towards the beginning of this trial, Herr Forehead. What's that? I believe I said it was unfortunate this crime had no direct witnesses. Ah. Now, Lamore, I must ask you to stand once more. You testified to the court about your eyes. Of course. It was never my intent to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor? Yes, of course. Though I admit, I'm a little lost here. I think we're all a bit lost here, Your Honor. Just a little bit. Lamore's eyes. I have no memory of the light. It appeared in a world of darkness and sound. I usually came up with my PR line before I knew this. So silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others. But this is a murder trial. I apologize, it was part of my contract, you see. I would keep my plans a secret, no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would... She told the truth in the beginning. She said she saw nothing. Very well, to defense everything to add. I like a cross-examine. But what is there left to ask? There was one thing in your testimony that bothered me. Perhaps it is best we let you get out of your system. One day you'll come to understand the importance of thinking for yourself. Very well, the defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions even too stressful with the witness. Okay, there's only one part that bothered me. Let me just ask about that and I'll be happy. This is like a one-shot kind of deal. I don't want to press and then get dinged when I already don't really have a lot of leeway left. Because I have a few ideas, but I'm gonna press this. When you say your staff, do you include Mr. Lathouse? Of course, he was my manager. So he knew, and that's what's bugging me. Something the matter, Mr. Justice. I believe I know what is bothering our young defense attorney. You were thinking of when you discovered the body, yes? Is he right, Apollo? Yes, I was. He's alive. Mr. Lathouse, can you hear me? Cold, so cold. Witness. You're cold. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. I was on the way. Can't see. Oh, there, Mr. Lathouse. Tell me, who is the witness? The witness is Siren. Mr. Lathouse told me to ask the witness, and he named you. Why would he do that? He knew you were blind. I don't know. Tisk tisk. What did I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself. Meaning what? There's no mystery here if you recall everything he said. Think of his last words once more. The witness, Siren. You've heard them many times, along with the little play acting by your defense. I remember them well myself, but that statement is not to what I refer. I mean what he said before that. Before? What came before that? Ach! That's right, he tried to tell you. When he said he can't see, he wouldn't talk about himself. He was talking about the witness. I see. Too bad the defense did not. Well, forehead, try relaxing and looking at the facts next time. Order, order. Harlemore's earlier testimony. As I'm away from the stage to the backstage exit, there were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it. But you couldn't have heard those gunshots. So we proved that that's not the most important part to do. The moment she was shot, I saw witness her through the window. Why would you not have named her the witness? Ah, but I really did hear them. 2 shots, in the man's voice. Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed. We've already run a simulation, of course. But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant. Your Honor. What is it, Bailiff? Can't you see we're in a session here? We have the results back from the investigation. The investigation? Ah, the Interpol number that Mr. Das left us. Well, let's hear it. We will continue this cross-examination afterward. Detective Crescent, your report, please. I sent up about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing. Quick as always, Darian. Well, tell us about the number. Is the defendant a secret agent? IPXX314206. Agent registered under this number was Roman Lathouse. What? Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Lathouse himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation. So when he wrote these letters, he was trying to tell us his own identity, and our cautious killer tried to wipe them away. Mr. Lathouse was an undercover Interpol agent, so him being Lamiroir's manager, but just a cover, most likely. There's one other important detail I found. Well, out with it. In terms of the 45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon, apparently it belonged to Roman Lathouse. He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms, and the registration number on the revolver matched. The victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. Try to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver. So the victim was an Interpol agent and an undercover op. I wonder what that ties into everything. Could it tie in somehow, you think? Yeah, somehow. Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescent. It's a great help. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out. Hold it. Who's holding it? Wait. Lamore, something the matter? That voice just now. Darian. Mr. Darian, is it? It was him. I'm sure of it. It was him. You weren't saying... That voice I heard, talking to Mr. Lithouse. When I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Darian. This is a joke! What? No way. The courtroom fell in such a chaotic state that trial had to be suspended temporarily. Never seen that happen before. Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. More figuring Darian Crescent. Not only is he a guitarist, he's a detective. Could it really have been his voice the more heard? Things are chasing fast, and frankly, I wasn't sure I can keep up with it. Hey! Don't put out now, Apollo! To be continued. I mean, it's just as fair, you know. Alright, so next time we come back, I guess we'll go back to the investigation because the trial was like, everything's crazy. We can't do it right now. Later. Do it tomorrow. So it's like, never mind. See you later. So, back to investigation, I guess. So, we'll get on to that next time. So until then.